Rasty McGibbon on this episode of 5 Minute Major. I'm joined by Women's Division II Coach of the Year. It's got a nice ring too, doesn't it?
Thank you.
Haney from Central Michigan. So first of all, congratulations. That is a tremendous accomplishment. In your role for about 4 years now. What are some pillars of success that you think you have?
Well, number one, for the program's been in existence since 2009. It had never made nationals before, never had won more than like 4 games. So to come in year one, reestablish it, because between COVID and the team not being, there was 1 year they didn't have enough for a team. So when I came in, there was kind of an unknown on the future of the team. So when I came in, did a lot of recruiting, built it back up, and then within 2 years of that, to go to nationals now for the 3rd year in a row. Every year we're a little bit better. And
well, I can remember, I think the first time that we met each other was nationals in Boston.
Yes.
Right. And I can remember just even before we went on, telling me just trying to kind of get the program up, going, have enough girls, and then piece together enough of a successful season to make it to nationals. And you're right, it is just about getting a little bit better. One of the things with UNLV, they were just always so close and just up. So what's in the Chris Haney special sauce? Like what makes it work?
I think that I'm pretty clear on the expectations of my philosophy and what I expect out of the players, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. And I think that fortunately I have kids that are this age, so I can still connect with this age group. Right. That I think that I connect with them and build those relationships where we have some mutual trust back and forth, that they know that I have their back, that I am supportive of them, and in return, I only ask 2 things: work hard, have fun. And I think that we're building that good relationship with each other, to build it up together. Where I always tell them, my goal for you is to get a great degree, and you had an amazing time playing hockey by the time you're done. So far, so good.
You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron. You're there in Michigan in a hockey hotbed. Do you think that the competition that you face game in and game out really just helps you to get better?
Yeah, absolutely. And we always want to get pushed. Obviously Sioux College, 2-time defending champion. They're in our league. We played them 3 times this year. They beat us in our league championship. So they're the benchmark for what we want to get to, right? And a lot of credit to them for what they've built. They kind of started at a certain spot and have built it up. So, we're chasing them. We figure if we can recruit and try to chase and catch them, that'll take care of everybody else we play. So, but there's a lot of great competition there. A lot of tight games. So I like our league. I like the teams that we play there, because it's any given night somebody could win. So if you're not bringing it, you could lose. So that pushes us, and we always have meetings at the beginning of the year. What do we want this team to be? And it's always, we want to make nationals again and win our league. So all right, I'm going to coach to that, and that's how we go out through this season.
I really like one of the things you said, and you don't always hear it from coaches, but is to have fun. How do you work that into the competitive mixture?
I think it's just all about accountability. That as long as you're giving me your best, especially in practice, because that's where I believe it starts. We always say, practice like you want to play in the game. That if you're giving me your best, and I know that, then I'm going to be there for you, be supportive, and last thing I want to do is be chewing on them, getting on them. But again, they know that if I have to get to that point where I have to push them a little bit, that it's coming from an area of I care about them, that I know that they have better to give. And again, so you have to pick and choose your battles there. I can't just be super negative or all the time, or chewing on them all the time, because you'll lose your integrity. So they know when it does come out that okay, it's time to get serious here again. But in the end, establishing that trust, building the relationships like we've done, that we have that good 2-way going back and forth. So that's where we go. Try to do it every year that way.
What are some of the things you've heard from the young women on your team that have never been to this national tournament? Show up here, we got 3 rinks going, probably 14 hours a day, awesome facility. What's first impressions?
Yeah, especially our first year, we have what do we have, 7 new players this year, 6 freshmen and a transfer. So they're definitely, none of them have been to nationals before, really at any level. So, well, a couple of our 19 new players did make nationals, but for this, I tell them, hey, you're in the show, right? You know, you've earned this. So all of your hard work throughout the whole year led to this. Enjoy it, embrace it, and just have fun with it.
Well, that's awesome. Well, hey, always a pleasure. So happy you're back. First, and again, congratulations, Coach of the Year, well deserved. Chris Haney, Central Michigan, on this installment of 5 Minute Major.